Doing the party when Bizarro dropped Scary Count 100. Terrifying videos. There are some TikToks in this, some videos that I have seen go viral that like I was going to put.
But Oscar isn't surprised by this, given that his son occasionally sneaks out of his room to watch TV.
It does look like somebody robe here and then like legs. I kind of see that. That is weird. And the flies are. Oh, I see. It was just what you were telling me. So like, put this back on. Oh, you didn't look this out of nights. Me too. Glad you're here. It was.
Good morning everyone and welcome to VLOGMAS day 12, finally. Before we go any further, I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. I hope you had a fabulous New Year's Eve and the best Christmas ever, because I know I did. Coming at you from the comfort of my bedroom and looking like an egg. It's hair wash day. I just felt like New Year, I needed like a fresh start to the year, and I get it was obviously New Year's yesterday, but I've just been feeling really lazy. This is why this video is so late. Like I said, I was going to take a couple of days over Christmas, which then turned into a week because after the antibiotics for my chest infection, that made me ill in other ways. So yeah, it's been eventful to say the least. And then New Year's Eve, we didn't actually go to sleep until like nearly 5 a.m. Oh, never again. Needless to say, my sleep schedule is out of whack and I'm trying to get back into a routine. So I figured today would be a good day, finish off Vlogmas. I get, to most people, it's not Christmas anymore. I get that. But to me, it doesn't stop being Christmas until all the decorations have gone away. And that's what we're doing today. So I figured keep it chill, keep it low key, just get the house ready for the new year because we've got the Christmas decorations that are up. So that's like the biggest job for today. We need to take those down. We've got leftovers from a banging dinner that we had on New Year's Day, which I will insert some footage. Okay guys, I've definitely outdone myself with this one. I'm really looking forward to these stuffing balls, but we have a lot left over. So we've got half the cabbage and the cauliflower, we've got half the turkey, we've got bits of the cauliflower cheese, we've got stuffing balls, we've got pigs in blankets. We've also got other bits of veg in the fridge as well. So I might make some sort of soup, like a vegetable soup, and maybe some sort of Christmas dinner pie because we've got a crap ton of gravy there. Yes, I have already tried to film this video and I hated it, so we're doing it again. As we put all the decorations away, give the house a good tidy, we're going to have that dinner and I'm going to have my everything shower, and I wanted to show you guys some of my Christmas present. Who's this beautiful princess? What are you doing? You sniff? Sniff, sniff. Oh, it is very frosty outside. Very cold. Just thought as well, actually, we will need to go to the supermarket because we need some puff pastry for dinner and some cranberry sauce. We're basically making like leftover New Year's dinner pie, but unlike last time where we put mashed potato on the top and cheese, I made it like a cottage pie. When we went to Jamie's parents, they did it, but they put puff pastry over the top and it was so good. So we're gonna do that, and then we've got some leftover figgy pudding that we got from Costco. It was that, so that's the packaging there. It was huge. We only ate a quarter of it yesterday with some custard, and it was actually really nice. It basically just tastes like sticky toffee pudding, if I'm being quite honest, but it was very good. So we'll probably have some of that. It's just figuring out what order to do everything in, because to be honest, the decorations won't take us that long. So we've got the tree, we've got that garland on top of the TV, and then we've got these ones on the stairs, which these definitely won't take too long at all. They're just tied on with these clear cable tie things, so that won't take long at all. It's this monstrosity that is going to take us a while. Should probably get a move on with putting some of this stuff away so that we can tidy the house. The rest of it is relatively clean, and I'm kind of liking where the dining table is at the minute, so that might stay there. like this. I just feel like it breaks up the room a little bit. And once we've not got the Christmas tree there will be more space in that corner. So it might just sort of create a bit of extra space and things. Maybe put the bar cart back where it was so that it's not right next to the radiator. Actually, almost forgot as well, we've got this snow globe and then this, look. This was that Christmas present I was talking about that my mum got us. Very shocked that it hasn't been broken by the cats. Like, Luna loves knocking things over. So I'm quite shocked that this is still in one piece. No, we're not putting them on the tree. We're taking them off easy. 2 boxes down. A lot more to go. Oh, yeah. So, house is pretty much tidy now. What we're doing is just getting all of the chocolate and stuff that we've got for Christmas. So, we're going to need a bigger bowl. So, yeah, there's a lot because Jamie and I got one of these like for each other. Then his mum and dad bought him this huge box of Kinder stuff from Amazon, I think it was, with like all sorts of stuff in it. So he's got loads of Buenos. Babe, can I have your Kinder Joys? Yeah. And then we both just got each other a load of chocolate anyway. Oh, I got Jamie these like little Ferrero Rocher eggs. So good. We'll put these in there as well. Maybe take the Happy Hippos out of here. So yeah, this is like leftover chocolate from Christmas plus Christmas things as well. So we've got Lindors, we've got the tiramisu Lindors. We're gonna be so fat. There goes my diet. I'm gonna keep these in sight because if they're not in sight and they're just like in something like this, we won't eat them. So we need to get it gone, basically. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in there and I've not even... Jamie and I love sour stuff as well. So we've got each other all sorts of sour things. Like drumsticks, squashies, Terry's chocolate orange. Funnily enough, we each got each other these without even realising. Dairy milk, matchmakers, my huge bag of mini M&Ms. Jamie got me these Terry's chocolate orange truffles. So they will get dumped on there as well. I basically have like this huge sack full of stuff as well. Not all of it is sweets and chocolate, which is good, but we have the classic Ferrero Rocher. My mum gets me them every year. Festive Friends. There's my bag of Terry's chocolate orange things. These like little mini Kinders, Ripples. Love a Ripple. Little mini selection box that my mum gets us every single year. And Jamie got me these. I love me some mint Oreos. Bailey's biscuits. I bet they're so good with a coffee. And then I got Jamie this cute little mug with a J on it. I thought that was very cute. So now we've got like a festive mug each. So I've got my Jack Skellington Santa one. And then Jamie's got this one. I've also got my Kevin the Carrot one. Jamie also got me this mug. So I was actually going to get him the t-shirt that had like my name on it and then loads of pictures of me. But I haven't actually taken that many pictures in the last like 12 months or so, and I didn't want to use one of my really old pictures because I do look a bit different. We got another mug. That is like a really good latte mug, or like a hot chocolate mug, I think. Very cute. And then fluffy socks. You can't go wrong with fluffy socks. I think now I have like a lifetime supply of them. Then I got some more refills of some of my favourite lash extensions ever. I've got Shut the Fluff Up, which is, I think they're both like OG ones, but I've not tried those ones before, but they look really fluffy. These are just outright my favourite ones, the Don't Give a Fluff. Love. And then Jamie surprised me with that. He knows how much I love Bear Brow, but I didn't think that he'd buy it me. So now I have a refill, so it means I don't have to buy one again for a while. He knows I've been after a reading light as well. It's something that I never would have thought to buy for myself. Like I kept saying when I'd started reading the ACOTAR series, I will buy a reading light so that I can still read like if Jamie wanted to go to sleep. But then he's bought me this. It is honestly the coolest reading light I've ever seen. So it's rechargeable, so you just pull that off and stick the USB in, and that charges it. You've got your little clip for the book with the clear bit on the top so it doesn't like interfere with what you're reading, and you can angle it and then turn it on. So just normal light, and then you've got different coloured lights, and then you can turn up the brightness on it and stuff. It's actually really good. I love it. And then last thing, this is one of those like treat, what are they called? Oh, like a treat stand for a Stanley Cup. Like, I'll go get my Stanley one sec. How cool is that? So now I've got like a little snack thing so that if we like watched a movie or something here, I can just fill this up with snacks. There we go. So we've got a bowl full of chockies on the dining table, and then this thing here which needs to go under there. Oh, what's that? Another suction box. Okay, it's taken us like 3 hours, but it is finally clean. Are you ready? Oh, I'm so relieved. I look even more like an egg right now. But I'm just so relieved that everything's nice and tidy now. It looks so much more spacious in here. We got rid of a load of stuff. It just looks so pretty. Especially with the breakfast bar, because that used to be so cluttered with stuff, whereas now it's just nice and clean. So like here, there was all sorts of stuff, like a big pasta bowl that we had, which is now the one that has all those sweets in, and all the cereal boxes and stuff, and it was just really cluttered and messy. So we've now put them up here. So I need to try and find some cereal like storage boxes, the short ones that can go on top, because I don't think the ones that we've got would fit up there. But I want to organize that bit a little more so that it isn't so messy. So I need something to go up there. And we've had like a rejig of the appliances. You guys might not notice, but I feel like it's just so much better. Hey, Looney, what are you doing? Do you want a coffee? Hey, what are you doing? Down. Good girl. So this is like my little drink, like snacky breakfast corner, whatever you want to call it. I've got all the mugs like lined up behind here. I might see if I can buy like a mug organizer to shove in the corner there. But we've got the toaster just here on its own now, because I use the toaster more than I use the kettle, because the kettle, like for hot water for drinks, we tend to use this here. But I've got my little tamping station that Jamie got me for Christmas. So it's got the little tamp, we've got the little leveler, we have a little brush so you can like brush away coffee grinds, and then the little, I call it a Swizzler. It does actually have a name and I can't remember what it is, but you use it to kind of like stir the grounds. And then he got me a little dosing funnel as well to kind of like stop the grounds falling all over the place. So it's just, it looks so cute. I got my little coffee station, and if I want a bagel, I could put that in there. And then this just makes so much more sense to me now. So the kettle we only ever really use for filling a pan with water for like pasta or something like that. And then we've got like the oils that we use for cooking, and then balsamic and extra virgin, which we use for salads. Then the microwave, because we use that quite a bit for like porridge and our like microwave meals for lunches and things. Bananas, I do want to get a fruit bowl to put like on the breakfast bar, like over there, just so that they're not there, because I just think it looks messy up there. So we're on the hunt for a fruit bowl. And then this air fryer was right in that corner there, with this one next to here, and the creamy was there, if you might remember. But it was just so far away that I couldn't reach it, whereas now it's in like a really good place. And we've got this air fryer which we pull out because you can't lift the lid all the way up. And then we put the slushie in the corner so that it's next to the bar. because that way like you can go round there to kind of like get the drink out. And then the creamy has been banished to behind here because we don't use it as often. And at least there, because we've not packed it away, if I wanted to use it, all I've got to do is like pull this stuff forward and pull it out, put it on the side. So it's not too bad. And then our little drinks cart, which you'd think that we're alcoholics, but honestly, a lot of this stuff needs thrown out, especially like the creamy sort of drinks, because these ones have been next to the radiator. So I'm a bit concerned that they'll have like gone off completely. And then the dining table I've pushed back, just so it's like not in the way, but this is like an extendable one, so you pull like both ends and you can extend it out. So if we did want to have a dinner where we sit down and we maybe watch the TV, we just got to pull the table out a little bit, which is fine. And then this bit's all nice and clear now. This was the tree skirt, but Luna loves this tunnel so much that we've just left it downstairs. We can always put it around the tree next year. Upstairs, however, is a slightly different story. Bedroom is looking okay. I've like turned this duvet over. We need to get more bedding. So we need a fruit bowl and we need more bedding for this, because all we've got is like Halloween and Christmas bedding, which isn't going to cut it right now. That is my bag of prezzies, so I'm going to show you some of those bits. And then the rest of it, fairly tidy, to be honest. There's a lot of washing to be done. The only bit that is messy in here, I have to admit, is my wardrobe. I am not proud of that, but good thing is, because it's New Year, I get to overhaul this and like throw a load of stuff out, which I definitely will be doing. I think one of my goals this year, and I'll talk about it in another video soon, but one of my goals this year is to like stop buying so much, because I just get it in my, like, rather than thinking about when I'm buying stuff, although I do think to myself, okay, what could I wear this with? Like, what kind of outfit could I create? And if it's just the one thing, then I tend not to buy it, unless it's like something I can wear with a few different outfits or make different outfits with it. I try not to, but then I do that too much. I think the other thing that I definitely buy too much of is pajamas, like my drawer where my pajamas are. I definitely need to like empty, like, look, it won't come out because there's too much stuff in there. So I definitely need to throw a few things out of that. But the room that is the biggest problem right now is the office. Oh, this is going to be my project for this year, I think, because the bedroom is pretty much there, but the office, yeah. I mean, this isn't always here. This is the clothes area. That stuff is probably dry, so the clothes area could go away. But we have this like drink thing down here. I really want to throw it. Jamie bought a walking pad and he never bloody uses it, so it's literally just always there. That's what drives me insane the most, is that we just don't have enough room for everything. Because like, God forbid we had a baby. I mean, that's not happening anytime soon, but do you know what I mean? Like, there's not enough room at all. I suppose we could get rid of his desk because he doesn't actually use it, and then mine could go in the corner. That would kind of free up a bit of space around here, but just, I don't know. I just don't know what to do with this room. It's really frustrating. This little space over here is Luna's, so I can sort that out and just like make that look a little bit neater. But then there's packages that need to go back here, and then there's all this crap on top of this like Alex drawer set. I do want to get another Alex drawer set, and I'm thinking I'm going to get the 5 one and stick it on top of that one. I'll just maybe have to like get some sticky pads and stick them together, or some like Velcro strips or something, because I don't have enough room for everything. Again, like I got nail polish and all sorts of other nail things for Christmas, and then this bit here is just an absolute mess. I really just don't know what to do. There's just mess everywhere. I feel like this is like Monica's closet in Friends for me. This is just where all of the shit goes that we don't have a space for. Everything showered done, and here you see a couple more of my Christmas presents. Here's the socks from earlier. Love them. Thought I'd put the grey ones on so it matches the jumper. And then this jumper is from Bow & Tea. It did come with matching trousers, but they went out of stock before Jamie had a chance to buy them, and they still haven't come back in stock. So what I did last night was ordered the black set. So they do this in like a cropped version as well, like a cropped jumper. And then the wide leg, like knitted, I think they called them joggers, but they look like knitted trousers to me. So I got those, but I just thought I'd put this on now so that I can show you more of my Christmas presents without me having to like sit down and go through everything. There's a lot in that bag, you know, you can see some of the stuff already. But another thing is these perfumes. So we know I already had my Ariana Grande Cloud, so I treated myself to a little set, and then Jamie got me this for Christmas. This is I think this is the 50ml one. This is absolutely amazing. I've been after this ever since I did my vlog in Italy back in September, and just didn't think to buy it myself. I don't really typically buy myself perfumes unless I buy it just after Christmas in the sales, but this smells incredible. So I feel like this is going to become my like special occasion perfume. And I've got my black opium as usual, but this I use every single day. So dinner, I'm very excited because we're basically just having leftover New Year's Day dinner. Got the dish. I feel like, is this going to be big enough? We've got the leftover like dinner from yesterday, so there's like the veg at the bottom, bits of turkey, the stuffing balls, piggies in blankets, then cauliflower cheese. We've got the leftover turkey, which I'm going to slice up, but I'm going to warm this up in the microwave first because it's then going in the dish with the puff pastry on the top. There we go, guys. So there's the leftover pie, and then this is what we're looking like for dinner. Decided to put the cauliflower cheese in the Yorkshire puds because I thought, why not? And then obviously extra gravy on the top. So I'm gonna go eat this and then I'll be back. Okay, so hair is blow dried, so I don't bother with it tomorrow. Now I need to put the rest of that pie in the fridge. Get these, we had some puff pastry left over, so I put some Nutella in and just rolled it up. So I'm gonna pop them in the oven and then have some sticky figgy pudding and some custard. There we go, sticky figgy pudding. Put it in the microwave this time because it went a bit funny last night when we did it in the oven. And then custard. Nom. I have to have a little spoon. Does anyone else like that? I feel like it lasts longer when you have a little spoon. But I think for now I'm gonna call it a night tonight. So I'm gonna chill out for the rest of the night, eat my pudding, and then I will see you all tomorrow morning to finish off the vlog. Isn't it just lovely coming down to a nice clean house? Isn't it, Evie? Hey? You had your brekkie, you had your morning poop, you've had your zoomies. She's feeling good. There you go. Made myself some brekkie as well. Like a late brekkie, but I was just really fancying some scrambled eggs. Got a bagel thin split in half. And then I've done my scrambled eggs and I've done a bit of smashed avo, and this is the jalapeno chili jam from Aldi. So that is me for the moment. I've got my dirty vanilla chai, I've got my scrambled egg bagel, I've got my YouTube, and once I've had that, it's time for more Christmas presents. Okay, so before we move on to like what is inside this huge bag right here, I just want to preface this by saying this is in no way me bragging at all. Just like anybody who does these kinds of videos, I just really enjoy watching them. I know there's people out there who really enjoy watching them. I've watched a lot of them this year, and I just wanted to join in because I am really happy with everything that I got this year. I don't think there's a single present that I'm like, don't want that. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I have this reputation, or people think that I'm really hard to buy for. Personally, I don't think it's that I'm hard to buy for, it's that I don't do well with surprises. I would much rather give people an idea of what I want and then they buy from that. So every year I write like a huge wish list, and I don't expect everything off that list whatsoever, but I will put the list together. I think this year there was maybe like 30-ish things, maybe a little bit more. And I give that to Jamie. He decides what he wants to buy from it, and then he'll send it to like a couple of things to his mum and dad, see what they want to get, and then a couple of things to like his brothers and their partners. and then a few things to my mum, that kind of thing. And then it comes to Christmas Day, I still get a surprise, but it is not a complete surprise. Like, it's not that somebody has then had to struggle to think what to get me. I'm trying to be helpful. That's what it is. And I also don't want people to waste their money, because a lot of the time growing up as well, because my like hyperfixations and stuff change all of the time, what tends to happen is people then buy something that I was hyperfixated on months ago that I'm no longer hyperfixated on, and then I'm like, so I will write the list myself, and then it's a complete surprise no matter what, because I'm not always expecting people to get me something anyway. So anything that they get, I am internally grateful for. And then anything on the list that I didn't get that I still want, I just buy myself. But this year, everybody did so, like, I am so incredibly happy with everything. So yeah, in short, I'm really happy with everything that I got, and I just want to show it because I'm really happy. And also it might inspire you guys to like want something that you maybe didn't want before, or maybe you've never seen it. I don't know. I'm just really excited. Excuse my hair. I am going to wash it today because it's looking a bit wild. I also need my balayage doing again. Like I said in another video, I do feel like I want more blonde in it now. I'm missing the blonde, and I want it to be whiter. Anyway, Christmas presents. I feel like Jamie must have I gave him the list, but he must have watched that like Christmas wish list video that I had, because pretty much everything that was in that video he bought. Some of it I have already used because I couldn't wait that long, but this is the Mark Hill pick and mix hair tool thing. So you get like the handle, and then there's like all sorts of attachments. So this one is the medium barrel. Then we've got the mermaid waver, the round brush, and then the long barrel. So these ones and the handle are obviously from Jordan Lipscomb's collab that she did with them. I just love the colour. Love me a bit of silver and grey. And then this one, I'm pretty sure is from Rachel Leary's collection that she did with them, because it's like the red barrel, but she's not on the side, so maybe not. And they do loads of different barrels as well. So I might have to try and get another one, because I think what I want is a curling barrel that's somewhere in between this one and this one, because this is kind of like a chopstick curler. And then this is like obviously the medium barrel. The idea of getting this is so that it's just one handle with all of the attachments, and it's a bit easier to travel with and kind of go between different attachments and things. So yeah, really looking forward to that, because that is going to help me in my bid this year to kind of clear out things that I don't need, and only having what I really need, or like what I really, really want, instead of just buying shit for the fun of it. I think everybody knows that I love makeup and nail things. I mean, this isn't even all of it. There's more upstairs, but I actually can't be bothered getting it. But these are just some like little bits from Jamie's brothers and their partners, and a couple of things from Jamie as well. So I've run out of my Revita lash oil, like I'm very nearly at the end, and I wanted to try out a new lash serum. So one of his brothers and his missus got me the UK lash one to try out. She says it's very good, so we shall see. I'll have to do a comparison with the Revita lash one, because I refuse to pay £129 for it anymore. And then these were off another one of Jamie's brothers and their partner. So again, I've almost run out of my normal e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, so I wanted to try the one with niacinamide. So they got me that for Christmas. So I've got a nice fresh primer to use for the new year. Love it. And then this, which I think I mentioned in that wish list video. And it's such a beautiful palette. Look at it. Look at it. I've not even used it yet, so it's like nice and fresh. But already there's some shades in here that I'm like, yes. So there's like this one here, Crystal. So pretty. And then Tiger. That one looks like a really nice, almost like a duochrome-ish, because it's like a peachy orange colour, but then it's got like pink glitter particles in it. And then this one called Sun looks absolutely amazing. Then these two off another one of Jamie's brothers and their partner. I've been after these mixed signals, like duo eye stick things for a while, and I put 2 of them on my list. So they got me this one, which is Committed and Conflicted, and then there's one that I bought myself called BFF and BFW, something like that. But this one's like a really awesome glitter shadow, like liquid glitter shadow, that is like green and gold and blue and purple. In fact, you can probably see on the side there. And then the glossy putty. Love, absolutely love. I've not tried all of them yet. I've only used this one here, which is like the cream version of Fenty Glow. Absolutely gorgeous. And I can't wait to use all of them. Like, these colours here feel to me like they're going to be very in as like a colour combo this year. Like, everyone keeps talking about the combo of like pink and red, which is great for Valentine's Day, but I think it's going to be really nice in like spring and summer. So these 2 here, yes. Then this one was a bit of a rogue one from my mum. It's the Gatineau Miracle Eye Contour Cream. So it's meant to be like a colour adapting concealer. So won't suit every skin tone, but it seems to work really well on me. In the demos that I saw, it was a really good sort of like colour corrector. So women were using it like underneath makeup. So putting it like under their eyes and things like that. And it was kind of helping with any sort of like discoloration and things like that. And it's actually really nice. I used it yesterday when I did a bit of makeup. And then a couple of things off Jamie. These are things I've not tried before, but have been very popular on TikTok. I'm easily influenced when it comes to this sort of stuff. But Caudalie I've always really loved. Like, I used to get a few like PR bits from Look Fantastic and stuff, and a lot of the time it was Caudalie. Like, their Vino Perfect stuff is just so good. And this I've been after for a while, to be honest. And we actually bought it for one of Jamie's brothers, his girlfriend, and I'd really wanted to try it as well because it's meant to be like really good for anti-aging and things like that. So I put it on my list on a whim, not expecting to get it, but I was like, just mental note for later, that is what I want. And he went and bought it, bless him. I got quite a lot of skincare-y things this year, which I'm quite happy with because some of my stuff was running out. So it's good to then not have to buy it myself. And then these, I put both of these on. We've got Honey Glow and Desert Dusk. And I was thinking Honey Glow was more of a bronzer and then Desert Dusk was more of a contour. They're really nice. The cream part of it is really pigmented and the powder side is as well. And I really like that it is the 2 in 1 because it's quite good for traveling. So you've got the cream on the top and then the powder underneath. So really great for traveling. And yeah, again, I put both of them on there, just making a mental note for myself, not expecting everything on the list to be bought, but bless him, he went and bought both of them for me. So again, I've just saved myself some money. I'm not going to complain. And then, because I did save some money, I bought myself some eyeshadow palettes. So this did come in a set of 3. So we had the Rich palette, which is upstairs. I can't be bothered getting it, but it is beautiful. The Neutral, and then the Nude palette, and they are absolutely beautiful. I mostly wanted the set because of the Rich palette and the Nude palette. The Neutral palette I wasn't too fussed about, but I couldn't find the Rich palette and the Nude palette like on their own. They were sold out, so I thought, well, I'll just get the set of 3. It still works out cheaper than me buying the 2 on their own anyway. So that's the Neutral one. To me, it's given Naked 2 palette, which wasn't my favourite one, but you know, there's some really pretty shades in here. The Nude palette is just, it's so pretty. It just looks pretty. If anything, I mostly buy these palettes just because they look nice. Not because I like intend to use every single shade, but I just think they just look really pretty. I love them. And then next thing, obviously Jamie knows that I've been really into the ACOTAR series. So I'm almost finished with book 2 and I bought book 3, the pink one. And then he got me that little reading light and then I opened these. So now I have the entire series. So I'm going to be good for reading probably for the rest of the year. I tend not to read that quick, but I have set myself like a little bit of a goal this year to sort of read 10 pages a day of a book. I think that's like a good number. Obviously, I'll probably read more. I'm one of them where like when I've started reading, I need to finish a chapter. But what I find with this series is some of the chapters are like 1 or 2 pages long, and then some of them are like 30 pages long. It's bizarre. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But like I think a minimum of like 10 pages is a good thing for me. The only thing I'm missing now is like a bookmark, like a nice bookmark. So I'll need to get myself one of those. Again, I didn't put it on the list, and because not that many people, bar Jamie, know that I've been reading and stuff, they wouldn't have known. My mum, it's probably a present that my mum would have got me, to be fair. She'd have known that I was like into this series. She probably would have bought me like a really cool bookmark. Like she's really good at finding stuff like that. What are you doing? Hello, sweetie pie. Maybe I'll buy one myself, or maybe I'll just make do with the makeshift torn off piece of a Colgate toothpaste box. So yeah, I thought that was quite cute. Now moving on to nail stuff. So I've been on the hunt for a drill for a while now, because I've been doing my nails at home for a while and it's just exhausting and mind-numbingly boring filing them off. Obviously I like file them down to a certain degree, trim the excess off, and then soak them. The soaking does really, really well when I've like filed it down enough, but I figured if I had a drill, it'd make that job a lot easier. I may not necessarily use this to shape, because I tend to try and get the gel even when I'm doing it, and the tips that I use are quite well shaped anyway. But for prep and for taking them off, I really, really wanted something. It comes with all the different drill bits on it, and you plug it in and stuff like that. So it works very much the same as like a normal professional electric file would. And then Jamie's mum and dad got me a new lamp. Oh, I've been after one for a while. It's something I never really thought of to buy myself, because I already had one. I have that like tiny little Sensational one that I've had for, oh God, probably easily 10 years, and I've lost the little like metal plate off the bottom, which I know is really bad. And it's also really irritating when I do it, because I have to put like my 4 fingers in first and then do my thumbs, and I wanted one that was bigger. So Jamie's mum and dad got me the one from Miley, and this one will be big enough for me to fit my entire hand in, which is nice. So I can do like a whole hand in one go instead of having to do like bits at a time. This next one was like a little rogue one from Jamie. I've never actually mentioned that I wanted something like this, but I've always been intrigued by them because I absolutely hate washing makeup brushes. It's why I end up buying loads of them. And it's one of these brush cleaner things here, which I hear mixed reviews about them. Like some people say they're absolutely amazing. Some people say that they ruin your brushes. I'm willing to test that theory, because if it means that I don't have to mess about hand washing them constantly, that would be great. And I still have a load of the ISO Clean like cleaning fluid, so I could like mix it with some water in there and kind of like wash my brushes and then leave them to dry. Oh, and then more little nail bits from my mum actually. They're just sort of all different colours of iridescent cat eye gels. And then there's a little set in here that has little nail decals, more of them there. And then a load of magnets, like different kinds of magnets for the polish. So I'm going to be having a play with all of that because that looks fun. And then she got me like a glass nail file, and then I think this is like a buffing block. Yeah, 7-way buffer. So I got some more nail stuff to add to my collection. And she also got me this like really cool, quite expensive actually, shampoo and conditioner from, I can't remember the brand now, but it was like a New Zealand brand, and it smelled amazing, and it was really good for like volumizing. But yeah, it was like a really nice shampoo, but I think I might just, again, use it sparingly for special occasions, or at least when I've used up all of the other shampoo and conditioner that I have. And I don't want to just like waste it. I know I should just use it, but I don't know. It just feels like, because it's so expensive, I don't want to use it all the time. And then she got us like a few different bits for the house, but this is what I'm saying about like my mum finding like weird, cool little things. So this is one of those, what's it called? like a bag sealer. So like one side cuts and then the other side seals it. It needs batteries. But there's so many times like Jamie will buy bags of crisps and things like that, and then they're just left open and then they go stale. Whereas using that, we could like seal the bags back up. Literally would have never thought of buying one of those, but my mum, always. This one, again, another rogue present from my auntie. How cute is that? The tiny little sugar boost bag. I love it so much. Like, I've been after a tiny black bag for a while and I could just not find one anywhere that I really liked the look of and that would also fit my phone. Like, my phone's not even that big, I don't think, but it just seems to be too big to fit in any other bag. But clearly these guys knew what they were doing when they designed this one, because this actually fits perfectly inside. I took it out with me last night. We went on a little date night last night, so I'll insert some footage. I was really proud of that outfit yesterday, to be fair. And then this bag just like classed up the outfit completely, and I managed to fit my phone, a lip gloss, 2 lip liners, and I think like a pack of mints, like Smints inside as well. And I get the feeling that I could probably even fit my phone and my little Osmo Pocket 3 in this, to be honest. I have to try and test that out. But surprisingly big considering it is a very small bag. So yeah, I've probably got my new favourite bag of 2025 now. And then this one, again, from my wish list video. Because Jamie and I don't really take enough pictures, and I feel like with something like this, I'd be more likely to. Like I said in the video, when I went over this, I like the idea of the Instax camera. Do you mind, madam? That is not for you. You want the bag? In she goes. Yeah, I like the idea of the Instax cameras, but I don't then like the idea that I would then have to take that around everywhere with me. So the Square Link printer means that you can just print pictures that are already on your phone, which is good. So it means that I could use any camera I want, because my G7X Mark II is probably like the best camera that I have. Like, I just love taking pictures on that. And then I could send them to my phone and then print them off. So he got me the Square Link and then 2 packs of the film. So hopefully now it'll encourage me to like take more pictures. In fact, we did get a nice one on New Year's Eve, didn't we? So I might like print that off and maybe do something where we have like a picture every single month, I think, because I missed out on doing it this year. You know, the 2024 wrapped video that everyone's been doing, I kind of missed out on it because last year I really didn't take that many pictures. I'm terrible. I just like, I live in the moment when I'm out and stuff, and then I don't like people taking pictures of me because I just look like a completely different person. Like, we don't know who that person is in the picture when somebody else takes a picture of Steph. Yeah, hopefully this will encourage me to take more pictures, because there's, what's there, 20 in here, so we've got 40 pictures we can take. I think that's okay. And then these last few, in fact this is one that I got for Jamie, not realising that he'd also bought similar sort of things, which is quite funny. So I got us one of these, and it's basically, this is just a scratch card. Obviously I have the tickets on my phone, but I wanted to get him some tickets to go and see like a show or something, because we've been saying for ages that we wanted to go and see some sort of comedy show. And I recall going to see Jack Whitehall a while ago when he did like his like warm-up shows for his tour, ages ago it was, at the Lowry, and it was really cheap. So I figured I'll just have a look on the website and see what there is. And it just so happened that Russell Kane is performing there this month. So I got him that, like obviously I got us 2 tickets for that. So that'll be nice this month. And then we've already got tickets to go and see Dua Lipa in June as well. So it's going to be a year of shows, I think. And then Jamie got me this one to start off with. So I've, again, been wanting to go and see Craig David for absolutely ages. But this one was a little bit bittersweet because obviously I'd already bought Jamie this and I got us a ticket each to go. And then I opened this and I was like, oh, it's tickets to go see Craig David, like that's amazing. And he was like, yeah, but you're not going with me. Pardon? What do you mean I'm not going with you? who the hell am I going with then? Not that I mind going on my own, but I was kind of like, that's a bit weird, but okay. And I get it, like he doesn't like Craig David as much as I do. So what I didn't know was that one of his brothers had bought his missus a ticket because he's going away for Valentine's Day, because it's actually on Valentine's Day as well. So that made it even worse when he said he wasn't coming with me. But his brother isn't going to be here. So his missus was going to be on her own, and she really likes Craig David as well. So we've each got a ticket to go and see Craig David on Valentine's Day, which is quite nice. So instead of Valentine's Day, it's going to be Galentine's Day. So we're going to maybe see if we can make like a day of it or something like that, like go out for food, maybe do a bit of shopping or something like that, and then go to the gig. And then this last one, like literally saving the best till last, I'm still unsure about this one. I feel so ungrateful, but he got me a ticket to go and see Sabrina Carpenter. Well, not just one, two. There are technically two tickets. And he was like, you know, if you can't find anyone to go with, like if nobody else wants to buy the other ticket, I'll go with you. So it's in July at Hyde Park. I think it's a BST Hyde Park that's like sponsored by American Express. So there's a few other people there and it's like an all-day thing. But I've been wanting to see Sabrina Carpenter for absolutely ages. Her tour tickets, because she was coming to the Co-op, I think, in March, the tickets sold out in like a minute or even less than a minute. And then they brought out some like extra VIP ones, but they were like £300-400. I was just like, you know, there's a price I'm willing to pay to go and see somebody that I really want to see, and that is not it. It's not even close. But bless him, like he got me 2 tickets. But then I'm like, we'd have to go to London, so that means like travel money to get to London, whether you drive or take the train. And then if you drive, then there's parking, and then because it's at like, I think it starts at like 2:30, but because they're VIP tickets, we get to get in there like an hour early at least. So we could be there potentially from 1:30 until 10:30, but then you have to stay there all day as well. So then that's money for like drinks and food and things like that. And then if we're going to be there at like 1:30, I'm not going to get up at the crack of dawn to get ready to get into London for one on the day. So I'm likely going to want to stay in a hotel, and then that's more money. So I'm just like, what do I do? Because I have goals this year with like my finances. Like there's certain bits of debt that I want to pay off, and obviously we want to try and go to the Dominican again, and then we need to go to see my family in Italy at some point as well, because that's like a yearly thing. So I'm just like, realistically, can I do, like, as much as I really want to see it, I really do, I'm kind of like in two minds about it. So I've got a bit of time to decide, but I nearly cried when I opened this. But now I'm like, can we do it? We can. Is Looney coming? Are you coming with me, Looney?
She does like Sabrina Carpenter.
She does. She does like a bit of bedchem, don't you, you dirty bitch? So yeah, we'll have to see what happens with that. Like, we could sell the tickets at any time if needed. I kind of really want to go. Like, I've been wanting to see her for ages. And the VIP tickets and stuff for her tour in Manchester are just, they're extortionate prices. And this was a lot less than that would have cost, and it's still VIP, so I'm still going to be like right next to the stage and stuff. Maybe that is like my manifestation for this year. Like, I need to manifest that into existence for me to go, because I really, really want to go. I don't want to have to sell the ticket. I genuinely want to go, but we'll have to see what happens, because there's a lot of other things happening this year. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I got for Christmas. I think this has probably been the best year yet, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Jamie got spoiled rotten as well. Not even just by me. Like, I think his parents win the prize for the best Christmas gift this year, because he got a Ninja slushie for Christmas, which we used on New Year's Eve, and that has now taken pride of place in the kitchen, as you've seen. So yeah, it's been a good year. It's been a good Christmas haul this year, and we've got actually some like really cool presents, like not even just like products to use, but the different experiences and stuff. I think that's something we're probably going to have to do going forward, because we're both, like I said, not hard to buy for, but most of the time we buy the stuff ourselves if we want it. Then it's not necessarily a surprise if it's something that we've written down on a list, But the little things like this, like the shows, is a really good idea because we don't get out enough. But these little experiences and things like that, like a concert or like a comedy show or any sort of experience really, it could be anything. They're really good little presents. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get my thinking cap on. You two got some really cool presents this year, didn't you? Didn't you? You got a little massager and you got loads of little toys. We got them some automatic toys because they both love to play, but they're not the kind of cats that play, you know, like when you just like swish things about. I mean, Evie does. She's got a few less brain cells than Luna, but Luna is very much like she wants to play a game. So her favourite thing to do is to play hide and seek. Yeah, she's an odd one. Does anybody else's cat do that? Like, she literally, if she's running around, like if she gets a zoomies or whatever, or just at any point, if you stare at her and then run away and hide, she will come look for you. But yeah, even they got some cool presents this year. Like my mum got them some cute little bits. Just, yeah, overall, a pretty good Christmas haul all around. Like for us, the cats, his family, everybody. It's just been really, really good. Best Christmas so far, I think. So next year, the bar's been set for this year, should I say. So yeah, I better get thinking. Okay, I lied. One more Christmas present. This is my little, well, one of many little Christmas presents to myself. So these trousers, the jumper that I had on yesterday and that Jamie got me for Christmas, you can get the trousers in grey, so it's basically the same colour as this grey bit here. So I'm thinking I may be able to wear that jumper with these joggers or these trousers if the grey ones don't come back in stock, because I do really like, they're so soft, really, really soft. And then I got the matching sort of cropped jumper. I had to go with it in a medium because they didn't have the small in stock. I probably could have done with the small. And then the trousers I got in a small, but again, I probably could have done with them in an extra small. Maybe I'm smaller than I think I am, or these are just like really oversized, but they're so comfy and look how cute. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Very comfy, cozy. So I'm going to be living in this for the rest of today. Now I think I'm going to get on with some editing and some planning. I've decided I'm going to go like all in with my social media this year. Because last year I was like, oh my God, how am I going to fit this around my full-time job? And I was trying to do too much, I think, like trying to balance fitness and my social media and managing all of like my relationships in my life. It's too much. It's too much. So I've decided to just dip my toe in, but like go all in, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to do as much as I would like at the moment. I'm going to, you know, try and be consistent with it and just do what I feel is manageable. So hopefully that's at least 4 TikToks a week and then a YouTube video a week, and just see how I get on with that, because that's already quite a lot. But I've worked out a way to make it manageable and changed up my like exercise schedule and stuff like that, so I can hopefully fit everything in. So yeah, that's the basic plan. But whilst I do my editing, I fix myself a little snack, and I'll show you, because this is an elite level snack. I won't be able to do this all the time, but for now, whilst I have the stuff. Look at that. So we've got the Costa Hot Chockey, Bailey's Squirty Cream, got a marshmallow and a Ripple, Galaxy Ripple. Elite level chocolate, no one can tell me otherwise. Then those Bailey's biscuits that Jamie got me for Christmas, and a Ballycastle / Bailey's mince pie. I'm going to eat all this. I'm going to edit. And I think while I sit and edit, I'm going to watch something. What yet? I'm not too sure. I'll see what's on YouTube or Netflix. And then just chill for the rest of the day. Like, doing my planning and stuff. I might make some soup because we've got some leftover veg. Dinner's pretty much done. We just need to heat everything up. So all around, a fairly successful day. Not as productive as I wanted to be. Not going to lie. But I've just been trying to get myself back into the rhythm with things because my sleeping pattern is all over the place and I'm just getting up too late and going to bed too late. So I'm trying to like sort it out Tomorrow I've got a lot of stuff that I need to do in terms of like filming and editing and things, so hopefully that will kind of motivate me to get a good night's sleep tonight so I can get on with all of that, and then back to normality next week, ready to start the new year with a bang. So I'm going to call it a day and leave it at that. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I completely get it was a little bit weird and it is a bit odd finishing off a Vlogmas series after New Year. Next year that will not happen. I will aim to get most of, if not all of it, done by Christmas Eve. Like I'm hoping next year the last video will be on Christmas Eve so that I can then get on with the New Year style content. And I'm going to try and film some of it in advance so that I have stuff already like pre-recorded and things like that. I feel like that'll just make things easier in terms of scheduling and then keeping on top of my normal like filming and editing and uploading schedule. I know for well now it's going to be one of those things where I start planning for Christmas in July, but for like the Christmas content, because I'm pretty sure sort of like end of springtime, beginning of summer, I'm going to start like getting on it with my Halloween stuff, because I really want to do some Halloween content this year, like some tutorials and things like that, maybe go to a party or something. I don't know. I'm feeling productive, I'm feeling festive, I'm feeling positive. So hopefully that will continue for the rest of the year. But on that note, I hope you've all had a fabulous holiday season, had a fabulous New Year's Eve, had a fabulous New Year's Day, had a great start to the new year, and long may it continue. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. Bye.